In nome del Padre, Figlio e Spirito Santo. Yeah!
Welcome to the Pope&Texas podcast. I'm Popey.JN, and with me, as always,
Texas Austin.
So, we're gonna go straight into movies?
Sure.
2017, man.
Fuck, we're so close. We're already in, man.
2017.
2017. Oh shit, why didn't that kind of crept up? Next thing you know, we're in it.
Yeah. So, The Fate of the Furious. That's coming out soon.
Well, look.
Well, April.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've never really been a big Fast and Furious fan. I felt like, especially during 3 and 4, 5 as well, it kind of got the same. Yeah.
I was a fan up until after Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift, I feel, was the last good one. And then it didn't become about the racing. It was more about more
and this one is going to be, this is going to be the same. This is going to be family based, you're right, but it's still going to have quite the, government.
Well, have you seen the trailer?
Yeah.
So
it's got, Toretto, whatever, what's his name again?
Yeah,
Toretto. Yeah, his Dom's going to be just going apeshit against them.
Going rogue.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah. What I was quite shattered is did they ever go through with, I was trying to remember Furious 7. Did they ever go through what happened, with the Asian guy? I think it was at the end of Furious 7, or am I thinking number 6, where the Asian guy dies in the...
No, at the end of Furious 7, they did the Paul Walker thing, where they put the cars up next to each other.
Yeah, true. I might be thinking of 6 then. I might have just forget. I watched them, but never really rewatched them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you got that coming out. I'm probably gonna watch that myself.
Yeah, I'll probably end up going and seeing it.
Yeah,
New Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. My dad and I were massive fans of Pirates, you know.
Man, I was a fan of the first 3. I didn't like number 4.
Nah. Neither did I. But it was still not, bad. It wasn't
okay. Terrible. It was okay.
6.5, alright. I rated it.
But did you hear about what happened, with all of Johnny Depp's expenses and shit?
Pistol and Boo.
Yeah, well, with that, and then him flying back and forth from LA and shit.
Yeah.
He cost the studio during production $100 million.
Fuck's sakes.
So they're saying it has to make like an incredible amount of money to...
It probably won't.
It's not going to.
Yeah, it's not gonna make that.
The only cool thing about it, Orlando Bloom is Will Turner again. He's back.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like him. He's a pretty good actor too. Isn't he dating Katy Perry now as well?
I think he is.
Yeah, he's a lucky fucking guy.
She's hot.
Yeah.
I bang that.
He's very lucky, isn't he?
I bang that.
Not only does he play Lord of the Rings, he gets Pirates of the Caribbean. What else? He's been in a few other things too. Top of my head.
That's all I know him for.
But yeah, scores a chick like that.
The Baywatch remake.
Yeah. Nah, not gonna go.
Dwayne Johnson and Zac Efron.
I'm not gonna go watch that.
You know what? Some things are good as television shows. It worked with, Hoffman, and it worked with Hoffman. Whatever his fucking name is. Hasselhoff. Same thing.
Yeah.
He calls himself Hoff. Whatever.
Yeah, the Hoff.
So, it worked with David Hasselhoff, and it worked with, Pam Anderson on the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna work as a movie.
No. Well, it won't, because I don't think we'll have enough, story to make a movie.
Well, the whole thing in the trailer is that Baywatch is, failing. It's a failing thing, and they're cutting back budgets and shit.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, we need to change. We need to bring in someone who can change everything. Yeah. And then they bring in Zac Efron, who's like a big party fucking It's gonna be another party movie. That's all it's gonna be.
It's just, I don't know. I'm not probably not gonna watch that at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm giving that pass.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go and bother. New Transformer movie?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on that too. One was pretty good. The rest are kind of eh.
Yeah.
I've never really enjoyed Transformers. To be honest, I'm more looking forward to Marvel and DC.
Logan. That's coming out. That's gonna be awesome.
And then you got Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man, then that's for Marvel. And then we've also got on DC side, you got Wonder Woman, and then Justice League.
Yeah. I'm so excited for Justice League. I feel like it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
What I'm quite annoyed at though, just a personal opinion, because I watched the TV show The Flash. I'm shattered they didn't get that guy in.
That's true.
He should be, because he's actually not a bad Flash.
Mm.
But they're choosing to get someone else in. I was like, eh.
They introduced him in, Suicide Squad, didn't they? The Flash was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah, but it wasn't him though. It wasn't.
That's the guy that they're using for, Justice League, isn't it?
They're not using the guy from the TV show.
No, but they're using the guy from the Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah. No, not Suicide Squad. It was Batman vs Superman.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No, because there was a couple of different cameos in Suicide Squad and stuff, so.
Yeah, besides, Suicide Squad's Marvel anyway, so.
Yeah.
Jesus.
My mind.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
I'm having high expectations for Kong. Skull Island. I'll tell you why.
I was not a fan of the one that came out in 2004.
I kind of was. I was okay with it. I wasn't like 100% sold on it, but I was pretty cool with it because
I don't know.
I don't know. I think in terms of, I don't know. It's kind of difficult to explain because it's one of those things where it could have been better, but you don't know how. It just could have been better.
I don't know. I like Jack Black, right?
Yeah.
But he's annoying when he's in movies.
Yeah.
Like, really annoying.
Yeah, he should be a comedian, not an actor.
So, the only thing that really worked for him was School of Rock. That movie, I could stand him.
Actually, speaking of Jack Black, you know what was flopped this year?
What?
Last year, 2016? What was it called? Goosebumps.
Oh my god, yeah.
That flopped bad. Holy crap, that was bad.
It wasn't well made, though.
Nah, it was just, wasn't advertised. Like they had Jack Black and I suppose.
It was almost like an indie movie in a way.
Yeah. It was just the only good person I had was Jack Black. Everyone else was like an amateur actor, and I was like, "It's a really shit movie."
Yeah.
I can't say anything else. I really didn't enjoy it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he also got this year we got Power Rangers.
Yep. Oh, new Thor movie.
Ragnarok, that's right, yes, okay. So, the idea of Ragnarok is, it's the Battle of Ragnarok. If you're not aware of Norse mythology, it's the battle of all battles that ends all battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a really good movie.
Don't know how to feel about the new Beauty and the Beast live action shit.
The new Beauty and the Beast movie, I reckon I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna go watch it.
I'm gonna watch it, but.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm probably gonna watch it because my sister and all of her dancing friends and all their families are all close to each other, so we'll probably have to go
I'm just gonna watch it because, like, that's like our childhood, man.
Yeah. Well,
those kind of classic Disney movies were what made up. What I'm not looking forward to, they've just announced that they're doing, The Lion King, a live action thing. Mm-hmm. I think that works for the stage show. I think that works like the live action shit. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna work for a movie.
Nah. Actually, one movie I'm really kind of expecting good things on, John Wick.
Yeah, I didn't see the first one.
Ah, okay. I enjoyed it personally.
Everyone was saying it was good.
Yeah. So, John Wick, like, what's 2? I've always like kind of noticed he's never really he's never really been bad in a movie. He might have been in a couple of bad movies, but he's never been bad.
I mean, some would argue Bill and Ted is kind of on the nose.
Yeah, that was probably his closest thing to shit. What else? There's also Cars 3 that's coming out. That was a pretty good.
Actually, the trailer for that was amazing.
That was a tense trailer. It was like, all you see is just him telling me. I was like, sorry if it's spoiling, but you can go watch it online. Just go watch it. That looks pretty damn good, actually, my opinion.
Yeah, you know what? When the trailer first came out, I was expecting, like, what you got for the last 2 trailers. I was just like, okay, so it's just gonna be
backstory.
Yeah, backstory. Or it's gonna be one of those movies where something's happening to the town, or something like that. And then the first frame is Lightning McQueen flipping over. I was just like, what the fuck?
He's just doing, what's that Dinoco guy from the first one?
The King.
Yeah. You remember how he tumbled? It's basically
it's like that. Yeah.
All the greatest of that.
Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Episode 8.
Oh yeah. I got to watch Rogue One last month, during December on release day. So Gonna get pretty pumped for that one, actually. I mean, after seeing Rogue One, and Star Wars 7 and Force Awakens is really good too. I'm expecting big things.
Everybody, you see, Force Awakens, I felt that was a fucking kick-ass movie. And then, some people were just like that, it was just New Hope. Again.
Well, yeah, it was.
Well, it was, but you can't really introduce new characters without kind of going down that line for New Hope.
You're meant to be a little bit shit to start, especially when you really started again.
Yeah.
I think that perhaps Force Awakens they should have probably done a little bit with, what's his name? Mark Hamill.
True.
But at least this time,
it was weird because, Mark Hamill's name was, the first name.
I know,
on the poster, and he was there for, 30 seconds.
If that, yeah.
But actually, apparently it's picking up, they're shooting most of it, all together, basically.
Right.
So, apparently it's exactly where they left off with 7. They continued filming, but cut it there for 7.
Nice.
And kept on filming.
Yeah, well, might as well.
So I feel like it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna include all of them, and then you got Kylo Ren back. I did not expect, spoiler alert, but seriously, Harrison Ford, man.
Yeah.
Fucking death.
You know what? Actually, you call that spoiler alert, but it was plastered all over Facebook as a meme for 3 months, so everyone had it.
The funniest thing I saw was, there was this car driving down the, M8, which is here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So someone was driving down that, and someone put on their back screen, Han Solo dies in Star Wars Episode 7.
It's shit, you can't do that, man. Nah, but, I don't know. I recall months before, Force Awakens was released, he was talking shit about, Star Wars and George Lucas and all that. We never knew why. We just thought, he's just an old codger, you know? But I reckon it has a fair reason. You don't kill off.
No, even when he did episode 5, he only wanted to do one movie and have him killed off then.
You know what? I'm actually really nervous. I'm just thinking because, again, it's Harrison Ford. He plays Han Solo. There's no one else that looks like him. They're gonna make a spin-off of him.
You know what? I actually read somewhere that he is in this next one.
But, is it gonna be CGI or is it what's gonna go on? Is it gonna be him?
Maybe it's those fucking, you know how, in the old school Star Wars movies, they had when they're sitting around the, council and they have the hologram shit?
Yeah. I'm
thinking it's gonna be that.
Yeah.
He's gonna appear as a hologram. That's what I feel is gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, as in you reckon he's gonna be a partner? But he's not Force trained though. Wait, are you trying to say as in the end of Return of the Jedi?
As in, shit example, because these movies were terrible. Episode 3, where they're all talking about Anakin in this circle, and then, they have, in the middle.
Oh, the hologram, yeah.
Yeah, in the middle, they have, the hologram people.
I see it as in, at the end of Return of the Jedi, how there's, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Anakin, but Anakin not Vader.
Yeah.
So when he was still good.
Well, I
thought you meant something like that, but it can't make sense. He can't be there because he's not Force.
The only alternative to having a hologram interacting with them is, when they have those things on their wrists,
yeah,
and it pops up with messages that they've had from people. Maybe that.
Yeah,
that might be the alternative.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
expecting big things from
Lego Batman movie.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm probably gonna say anyways. Before we go on to Lego Batman, I'm going to Disneyland in July this year.
Nice.
So, that is roughly the time when they're opening Star Wars Land in Disneyland.
Yes.
So I'm going to Disneyland. I'm hoping it'll be open by then.
Yes.
So, hopefully it is. I'm expecting it to be packed like sardines because, 1, it's summer holidays over there. Summer break. 2, you're releasing Star Wars Land, which is finally a reopening of half the bloody park again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're just kind of holy shit, we're gonna be sardines there, mate. But I'm really pumped for it. And I'm glad because basically the past couple years, they've had Tomorrowland basically become Star Wars Land temporarily.
They thought that was gonna take off fucking wildfire, Tomorrowland. That when they released that movie. They thought that was going to be like a fucking massive thing.
I didn't mind it. Personally, I thought it was okay.
I thought it's one of those movies where you watch it at the cinema, and then maybe you watch it once or twice after that, and then you forget, and then you shelve it and forget about it.
Yeah. But I did enjoy it. Like, I think George Clooney shouldn't have probably been the guy, but.
Yeah. I don't know.
George Clooney's George Clooney. That's from the.
Yeah, it's the same thing that we were talking about in the last episode with, Will Smith.
Yeah.
How Will Smith just plays Will Smith. George Clooney just plays George Clooney.
Yeah.
Even with the Batman thing. When he did Batman, he didn't even change his voice at all. He's just like, hey, I'm Batman.
Yeah.
And that's all it was.
No, that's all he said.
It's just like, really? You couldn't even disguise your voice a little bit?
Nah. Well, just before we go on to Lego Batman, I'd rather talk one other movie that I think the first one was really, really great.
Yeah.
Kingsman.
I didn't see it.
Really?
I didn't get around to see that.
You need to get around to see it, because it is one of the best spy movies that's
It was the one with, Colin Firth, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also got, Samuel Jackson. Oh my god,
shit.
Samuel Jackson.
Oh my god, Samuel Jackson.
He's the black guy in every movie.
He is.
Yeah.
Him or Morgan Freeman, those are the two that you get.
Yeah. I really enjoyed Kingsman. I mean, I'm really hyped for Kingsman 2 as well. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what else to expect, so we'll see.
Lego Batman?
Probably not one I'm going to watch in cinemas, to be honest, because I'm not sure.
With the Lego movie, I thought it was alright.
Sure.
I didn't see the big fuss about it.
Yeah. I did. I think it was a great kids show. I really think it was one of the best kids show in the past 3 years, I reckon. 3, 4, besides Frozen.
Yeah.
Best since 2010. 7 years.
Yeah.
6 years, technically, still.
I mean, it was good, but I think for, like, people like us, like, especially, like, the age that we are now, we can't really...
Yeah,
we can't really appreciate it as much as fucking tiny kids.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Wrong movie? What was that too?
Oh, fuck me.
Well, they shouldn't have done this.
They shouldn't have been... The first one only just got back its budget. Because it had like an insanely huge budget.
Yeah. And this one's not going to have a story. I don't know what the whole story's going to be.
Yeah.
They've basically killed off all of the zombies because they just got hungry and died. And you see at the end of what was it, they start dying and they start pushing them. So what the hell do they do?
Yeah. 50 Shades Darker.
Yeah!
Oh boy! You know what? The 50 Shades of Grey thing. I see that as the ultimate flick book for women.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just women porn. But
I've never watched it or read it or anything, so I don't know a single thing.
Like, all the women are just like, it's more than just porn, it's about a love story. And I'm just like, that's like saying to men, we watch porn for the acting. That's just a big lie.
Yeah. I mean, I know for a fact that 50 Shades is basically one big fucking BDSM book, so.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Even in the movie, like, the parts of the movie that I saw, it was like every time I walked in, it was just like all that BDSM shit. And I was just like, and you're telling me that it's more than that?
Yeah. Okay, so one thing I wish would have come out this year that would have remade. And it was probably I really enjoyed it, considering how limited they were.
Mm.
Did you watch the movie 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Yes.
I really enjoyed that.
That was a great movie.
It kept you on your feet.
Yeah.
And then when you thought he was lying the whole time and it was just some really bad creep, yeah?
Yeah.
Turns out, spoiler, but it's been a year and a half now, I think. I don't know.
Just dropping spoilers all the time now.
Yeah. He was actually right the whole time and it was just really great. Like, honestly, I reckon they really should, because now basically, they set themselves up for a whole new storyline as well.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it still, regardless, but I'm going to tell you right now that there should be a storyline behind it, and I really do hope they actually go ahead and use it. So, yeah, I don't know, we'll see.
One of the things I'm not looking forward to, because I feel like it's going to be terrible, is the Tom Cruise Mummy remake.
Yeah, nah, I'm not looking forward to that. Is Brendan Fraser going to be in it at all?
I don't think so.
Wow, you can't do that, man. Brendan Fraser is
that fucking movie.
He made that movie.
he is that movie.
Yeah.
Like, the third one with Brendan Fraser, that was shit.
Yeah.
I'm a massive fan of the series.
They beat a dead horse with that one.
But the third one was so shit.
They beat a dead horse with that one.
Yeah.
It's just, no.
The first two, though, holy shit, they were phenomenal.
Yeah.
Mainly because, like, the time that they came out, the special effects and shit that they were using, like, when he fucking is, like, in the wake.
Yeah.
And then fucking, like, raises his hands and all of the water drains and, like, turns into the face and shit. That shit was cool.
Yeah, especially back then, like, it was just, that was just great. I don't know.
That was actually one of the movies that got me into thinking that I should go into cinema as a job. That was one of those movies where I was just like, I should fucking go into cinema so I can make this cool shit.
I want to do that shit.
Yeah. The new Blade Runner.
I've never watched Blade Runner.
Really? It's like it's like one of those classic movies.
Yeah, I know. Never watched it. Oh, yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like the idea that this is gonna get another remake.
Okay.
Because, like, the end of the first one pretty much wraps up the story. Like, everything is, like, very neatly kind of in line. So I didn't feel like there was a need for a sequel. And, like, Harrison Ford's character in it, I don't know. I don't feel like there's much more story there, but they're fucking bringing him back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know.
Actually,
I don't know what to expect from that one, because I probably should go ahead and watch all the prequels and all that, so.
The movie I'm actually excited for because I love this series, Despicable Me.
I don't like it.
Really?
I don't like it.
I
don't like it.
I like the first one. I didn't like the second one as much.
I reckon the reason why I don't like it is because the marketing team beat it so much within an inch of its life because all of the marketing of just minions.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sick of them. By the time the second one came out, I was like, I don't want to watch this.
The first one was really cool.
It took me until 6 months after it was released to watch it.
The first one was cool.
Okay.
The second one, not so much.
Nah.
And then they had the fucking Minion movie, which annoyed the shit out of me.
Uh-huh.
And then with all the advertising of the Minion shit, I was just like, I actually don't give a shit about the Minions.
Yeah.
They're a side character for a reason.
I'd rather Gru.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
That's like one of my favorite characters in like the last 10 years of cinema.
And one of the best teachers.
Yeah. Hello, he's Gru.
Brayden.
He's somebody Minions, I don't know why.
Who was it who it was Steve Carell, yeah? Yeah.
He's like my favorite person.
Yeah.
He's the funniest. Have you ever seen the video, online of the Steve Carell short where it's just German guys who shout compliments? Have you ever seen that?
No.
So he's just standing there, he's like all tall, and he's just like, let's all pile into the minivan and get some frozen yogurt! And then they're just sitting there, and there's two of them that are like pretending to be German, like just shouting compliments. And then out of nowhere, like it's quiet for like 10 seconds, and then you just see Steve Carell. You are not getting older, you are getting better! It's the funniest thing. I love it. It's great. I'll show you that when we finish the podcast.
Yeah.
Jumanji remake. I'm not thrilled about this.
No.
It's Robin Williams, man. You can't top that.
I know. You don't do it with The Rock either.
Yeah, with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
How about this excellent movie that's coming out? I cannot wait because it is going to be the best movie ever. Emoji Movie. I'm just what the hell?
The Emoji Movie.
Fuck's sakes. Oh god.
It's like when they announced
what the hell is the storyline gonna what story is there gonna be?
I don't know.
Oh no, we gotta fucking help the angry guy because he's no longer angry enough. Dude. I don't know, man.
It's like when they announced last year that they were gonna do The Incredibles 2. I was just like, I was a little hesitant. I was like,
You know what? They've set themselves up so well for that. But they're expected to do too much. I think because they've waited so long.
Yeah, they've waited. It's like when Finding Dory came out, man.
I liked Finding Dory, to be honest.
It was good, but like because like they waited so long, everyone was just like, but this is no Finding Nemo. Like, this is not even comparable to Finding Nemo.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess they kind of just felt like, they should probably do something. Because it's not like Finding Nemo. Wanted to bring it back to this new generation of kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Might as well. Let's just chuck this in and say it's really good. It was pretty good. They will recognize that as a good movie. But we won't because we had Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
So, it's just, I don't know.
Games?
Yeah, it's going out.
For this year? South Park. I played this last year, back in November at PAX.
Right.
So there was a big ass booth for Ubisoft, and they let, before they opened it to the public, they grabbed 5 of us, and I was in that 5. They sat us on this couch, and all of us were playing South Park, and they were filming it like a Let's Play.
Right.
So we did like a 20-minute Let's Play, and we had these, the smell things on.
Right.
So they have these masks that they come with now for the South Park game.
Right.
Where it goes on your nose and you smell what the characters are smelling and shit. So every time you fart and every time you shit, you smell fart and shit.
Oh, no. Nice.
And I was sitting next to a guy who was spamming the button. So all 5 of us for the entire thing were just smelling fart and shit. And it was gross, but it was so fucking awesome at the same time.
Yeah.
And the story, like, you know how the, South Park Stick of Truth? Did you ever play that?
Yeah. I finished the whole thing. It was really nice.
So you know how, for the combat and shit, you just kind of click buttons and everything. So for this one, you actually get to position yourself wherever you want. And, like, you have to position yourself so that you can attack, but position yourself so that you're defended when they attack. Right. Because there's, like, obstacles and shit so that you're covered.
So it sounds a little bit of thought. Because I think South Park Stick was kind of rushed too. I know. It was. Yeah, it was pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It was a great movie. It was a great game.
The South Park Stick of Truth was more about getting as many references to the show as they could. And then with the Fractured Butthole, they've gone down the superhero route. Yeah. Which I fucking love, because you get to choose whether you're, like, flying or whether you have, like, laser vision or whether you can speed run or whatever. So there's, like, you know how the classes were in, the Stick of Truth were, like, D&D kind of shit? Yeah. So the new one has about 5 to 6 options for superheroes, where the other one had about 3 or 4. Yeah. Which I'm looking forward to, because that means you get so much replay value. Yeah. Out of like testing different shit, which is awesome. Because
Stick of Truth was just, you played once, okay, you finished it done.
Exactly. And then, like, as soon as you finish the story, there was like, there were all the side quests, but no one gave a shit about those.
I completed it, so I had to complete all the side quests first, then I completed.
I got, I did the side quest so I could get the summons. Right. So I could get the Shitty Walk dude. Yeah. And I can get Jesus.
Exactly. That's exactly the reason why I did it. Now, it was a good thing I did got that, because if they had just made it so you just complete the main story and side quest meant nothing, it'd be a lot quicker and nobody would actually do it. But yeah, I don't know. I completed the side quest first, and it was just a lot more enjoyable than just doing the main story. Shitty Walk.
Oh, hello, Mongolians. Welcome to Shitty Walk. Crash Bandicoot remake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a PlayStation guy. I think I can't play it.
I saw this in Uncharted 4 last year. So there was a little Easter egg thing. Yeah. Where Nathan Drake sits down to try and beat Elena's score on a video game. Yeah. And they loaded up and they're playing on a PlayStation 1. Right. And it's fucking Crash Bandicoot, and you actually get to play it.
Oh shit, what
It's so awesome. And the funny thing was, this Uncharted 4 had like the most insane graphics that I'd ever seen in a video game.
And then we go into shit
graphics. And then we went into shit graphics, and you just hear Nathan Drake, man, these graphics are so good. And I was just like, oh my god, what? I was just like, you're fucking saying that in a game that's so fucking like complexly graphical. But I'm really excited, because Crash Bandicoot, again, Crash Bandicoot was one of the first games I played. I played Crash Bandicoot and 007 GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. Yeah. That was like my childhood.
Yes. I'm expecting big things for Sniper Elite 4 as well. Yeah. I like Sniper Elite 3. I did enjoy it. It was just a game where it just had a lot of logic behind it.
Yeah.
And because they focused mostly around snipers, and when I play games, I'm a sniper dude. I'm very good at being a sniper.
Yeah.
So I'd sit back, and because this one was just optimized for it, and it was just so good to watch. So,
well, like, I'm not going to speak too much about Red Dead 2 because we spoke about that in the last podcast.
Yeah.
But Friday the 13th, the game, is coming out this year. And I'm actually really hyped for this.
I don't know what to expect. I heard about it a couple of days ago, but I was like...
I'm hyped, man. It's like, I think you get to choose between being the killer or being the victims.
Huh.
So you get to play, like, as both. And I think it's co-op as well, I think.
Oh,
so
really?
You get to play with your mates, and one of these is, like, you can have a group of people that are that's so cool. That's so cool. And then I think this year also that we're getting the full release of Hello Neighbor. Like, we got, last year the kind of, alphas and betas and shit. So I think this year will be the full release. That game is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a smart idea to just have this game where the enemy learns your patterns.
Yeah. Yeah, well, now that everything's kind of like, basically like a self-AI sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's just opened up a lot of just doors. So it just creates gaming just so much really different now. Because we've always had, like you play, let's say for example, Call of Duty.
Right.
Modern Warfare 1, if you died, you'd spawn in the same place and they'd shoot in the same place. So you can actually recognize their patterns. Now it's the opposite way.
Yeah.
Now you gotta do whatever the hell they do because they recognize what you're gonna do. So you kind of just have to
you just have to, actually
it's
be
more
smart
realistic. It's more realistic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any, in terms of games, I don't really have any expectation for next year.
Oh, Outlast 2. That's coming out this year.
Yeah.
I played a little, like, I didn't...
Never played it.
I think I played like 1 or 2 episodes on the channel.
Right.
I liked Outlast, but I didn't like it for, like, recording.
Yeah.
For the channel. I enjoyed playing it at my own time.
So let's be realistic here. We know there's obviously going to be a Call of Duty sometime at the end of this year.
Yeah.
We just don't know. I don't think we know what yet. Well, not that I've read. Maybe I'm just really out of time or something. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, I think that they're slowly dropping off as well. Like Advanced Warfare was very similar to what was one beforehand. What was one before Advanced Warfare? Infinite Warfare. Whichever one.
Before Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
Was
Advanced Warfare. I forget. Whichever one was made in 2015, that was very similar to the one in 2016. Yeah. And it's just...
Well, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
That's why everyone loved Battlefield 1 last year,
because it was all of a sudden, you've gone from high-tech jumping on walls and shit, to all of a sudden having...
World War
One. It was like a whole new redo, and it was so well done as well.
That's the thing about Call of Duty as well. I think it was like the first 2 of them. It was World War 1, World War 2. And that was what really propelled it, because it was about a real war. And getting like a realistic war experience.
Yeah. And I think everyone as well kind of really got hyped everyone when they realized they're playing the game. You look up and the next thing you know, you see the one that's fucking blimps just fucking on fire and you're like, holy shit! It was just that really like weird thing like you would not expect in a movie. In a game, sorry. And it was just so well done. Like there was not you get the occasional glitches still, regardless of any game you have. And it did have those. And sometimes when you had those, especially on the, what are they called? The blimps, yeah. That was really funny. That always make for great videos. You'd really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It was just outstanding multiplayer.
It's like, at the end of last year when Dead Rising 4 came out.
Yeah.
That was, oh my god. That's such a fun game.
Yeah.
Like, even, like, it doesn't really have that kind of value where it, like, after a while it becomes boring, because it's always fun when you're bored on like a fucking Saturday afternoon to just go in and fucking get these like OP as fuck weapons and just like fucking beat the shit out of zombies.
Yeah.
I think we'll leave it here.
Yeah, I think that's about it for now.
Alright, thank you guys for listening to the Pope and Texas podcast.
Toodles.
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 Toodles.